Hello bookish friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, if you can't tell by my giant stack of books here, one, I need to go on a book buying ban this year and it's only the month of January. And two, I have a long haul for you guys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 books to talk to you today. So grab a snack, grab a drink. I still have my tea left over from when I went to Barnes & Noble today. At Barnes & Noble, I went to go pick up one of my highly anticipated reads. I'll talk about that in a few minutes, but let's get started with the book haul. So this is the book haul for the month of January. So a few of these are Wednesday book titles, so I'll only talk about them for like a minute. So this first one is a Wednesday book title. And I'm so sad about it because this is a beautiful edition of the book, and that is A Fragile Enchantment by Allison Saft. This is Allison Saft's newest YA fantasy standalone novel. Oh, sorry. Bless you, baby. Angel's sleeping in here. This is a male-male romance, I think, or has lesbian main characters in here. I can't remember. All I know is I got this from my Owlcrate, so I'm very happy to read this very soon. The next book I bought it because I'm buddy reading this. Sorry, Angel's being so cute over here. Anyways, Angel, you sneezy. Anyways, my next book, I bought this because my friends Sydney, Jeff, Lori, and Jessica and I are going to be doing a group buddy read of this in the month of February, so you'll see this again in my February TBR, and that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Very excited for this, but also very nervous for this. This is a YA book, and I'm going to go let my dog out because she's over here. Angel! Up, 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 up. Look at her. She's so cute. Anyways, I am buddy reading this with a group of my friends, and I'm very excited for this, but also very nervous for this because this is a YA fantasy, but also with a little bit of a romance in here. The cool thing about this book is this has a competition aspect in it, so very excited to see what goes on in this book. And I know book 2 comes out in July, so I'll have a long wait for book 2, but hopefully book 1 is a good start to this series. Let me go let Angel out and I'll be right back. Look at us, baby. Sorry about that. She was getting needy. I think it's almost dinner time, maybe? Yep, it's almost dinner time, so I gotta film this fast so I can go feed the pups. Anyways, continuing on with my book haul. This book literally just came out today, and I was super nervous that I will be sold out at my bookstore over at Barnes & Noble, but it wasn't, luckily, so I got myself a copy. I don't know if I'm starting this tonight because I'm still reading other books, but I would love to start Dun, 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 dun. House of Flames and Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my gosh, I have it in my hands. It is so thick. I'm going to be annotating this. I don't know what colors I'm going to use for this because I didn't realize that the cover would be as dark as it is in person. But look at this behemoth of a book that I am going to read this year. If I read this one this year, I think this might be my biggest book of the year. This is like almost 900 pages, and I'm scared but also excited for it. I think this is the finale of the trilogy, if I'm not mistaken, unless I know Sarah just did an author interview with the Today Show, and she says she has plans of more books in this universe, which is very exciting. And she also said she's working on the next ACOTAR book, which is very exciting for me because I love that series so much. But I'm excited to start this tonight. I'm hoping to do a spoilerly / non-spoiler reaction vlog type of thingy. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to start that tonight, and we'll see how much I can read of this book of each day. The next couple books are all new releases that came out in January that I just got today, and they all just sound amazing. So the next one I have is The Breakup Tour by Emily Webley and Austin Sigma Broca. Let me bring you guys closer. There we go. Here is the gorgeous cover. Look at the purple spine. It's purple. Apparently this is like a Taylor Swift fanfic, I think, or something like that. It says, a rising star musician has a second chance at love with an old flame she remembers all too well in this swoony romance. Ah, it sounds so good. I know my friend Hannah from Heartfelt Hannah Library, I think. I'll leave her channel down below. She just read this recently and she absolutely loved it. And I just read the dedication of this book before filming this video. Where is the dedication? It says, to the Swifties and Miss Swift for inspiration evermore. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I'm definitely going to add this to my February TBR, even though my February TBR is already filled. So I can add a couple more books into it, right? The next one I'm also very excited for. I'm excited for all of these, but this one especially, this is the finale of the series. I'm reading book 4 of the series next month and maybe book 5. This is actually an early release. It doesn't come out till next Tuesday, but I saw it on the shelves and I immediately grabbed it, and that is Belong With Me by Jessica Casillo. This is the 5th and final installment of the She's With Me universe, and I absolutely love the series so far. Like I said, I still need to read book 4, which is on my February TBR, and maybe this will be on my February TBR too. I'm not going to read the summary of this one just because it is the finale and I don't want to be spoiled of what happens in book 4, but I'm excited to be back in this universe because I've really missed it, and I hope there's a little bit of a mystery in this one like there was in the first half of the series. So we'll see how this one goes. Maybe I'll read this in February, maybe I'll read it in March, who knows. Next book, I can't wait to read as well. This is just an exciting book haul for me, and that is Most Ardently by Gabe Cole Nova. This is a Pride and Prejudice remix with male romance going on. I'm very eager for this one. The minute I heard about this book and saw the cover for it, I actually shared the cover reveal on my Instagram story, and the author themselves has reposted it, which was very exciting for me. So I'm happy to say I have your book now. It's super short, so maybe I will add this to my February TBR. But the summary of this one says, it was a special thing to have one's reflection in harmony with who they were. London 1813, Oliver Bennet feels trapped, not just by the endless corsets, petticoats, and ribbons he's forced to wear on a daily basis, but also by society's expectation. The world and the vast majority of his family and friends think Oliver is a girl named Elizabeth. He is therefore expected to mingle at the ball wearing pretty dresses, entertain suitors, and ultimately become someone's wife. Sounds very interesting. So we have a trans main character in here, which we love seeing it. And I have another book in this series that I still need to read, so hopefully I can maybe do a reading vlog of reading this series, because I have 2 other books, I think, or maybe just I have 1. I've read My Dear Henry, but I don't own it, so I need to buy My Dear Henry soon. Next book, I just finished reading book 1. You'll see it in my January wrap-up. I really enjoyed it. I give it 4 stars, and now I'm reading book 2, and that is The Summer Queen by Rochelle Hansen. This is book 2 of the Buried in the Bound duology. I'm not sure what the series name is. Like I said, just read book 1. I have a reading vlog of it that will come up after this video, I think. So hopefully I'll start this in the month of February or even save it for March. But if I do read this, I'll have another series off my list, which is amazing because in 2024, I want to complete 24 series if I can. Sadly, this doesn't match the Owlcrate cover that I have, but overall, I'm still excited to see where we go in the sequel. I really love the cast of characters, and I cannot wait to get back in this world. Next book I have is a debut novel, and also this was the only copy on the shelf, which was surprisingly interesting because this one came out, I think, on the 16th or on the 9th. But that is So Let Them Burn by Camilla Cole. This is a dragon book with an ace main character in here. It says, a dragon took her sister. She'll set the world on fire to bring her back. What? And then the back says, she's blessed with a gift from the gods, but what good is power if she can't save the person she loves the most? Eee, it sounds so good. All my favorite authors, Chloe Gong, Hannah Whitten, Naomi Forna, and Aidan Thomas have blurbed this book, so I'm really looking forward to see what I would think of it. And I think this is a first in a series, or it's a YA standalone. If it's a standalone, that's awesome. If it's a first in a series, good luck to me, because I don't know how long the series will be. But this cover is just gorgeous. Like, ugh. I love it. It's such a cover buy, and I literally only picked this up because A, the hype is getting real, and B, there's dragons, and C, it's an ace main character. So, what more do I need to tell you? Next is a book I bought last week, and I haven't started it yet, but that is A Drop of Venom by Sanjan Patel. This is the newest book in the Rick Ryan and Vincent Company. This is a Medusa retelling with Indian mythology in it. Quite intrigued by that. I can't wait to see what this has in store for me. This is a first book in a new series. Again, don't know how long this will be, but this one just came out this month. January is off to a great start for new releases. And I generally try not to buy new releases a whole lot, but like this month, I just couldn't help myself. Every single new release sounds so good. So this one says, all monsters and heroes have beginnings. This is mine. 16-year-old Manisha is no stranger to monsters. She's been running from them for years, from beasts who roam the jungle of the king's army, who force her people, Naga, I think, to scatter the ends of the earth. You might think that the kingdom's famed holy temples atop the floating would be safe, but you would be wrong. Sounds so interesting. There's a lot of great reviews for this one so far, and I think the author just mentioned that she already has a cover for book 2, and this one just came out this month. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to get started on this series to make sure I'm caught up on it. But yeah, hopefully sometimes this year I'll start this book. Next one, I thought I was going to start this one right away, and also I got a bookmark from Barnes & Noble the day I got this book. Look at how cute and funny this bookmark is. So it's a purple tassel, and it says, I can't adult today. Like, what? That's so me. Anyways, I'm going to put that back in the book. But I thought I was going to start this book right away when I picked it up at the bookstore last week. I was literally at the bookstore 2 weeks in a row. But that's because January has a lot of exciting new releases, and this is a finale of the trilogy. I'm scared to read this because of that reason, but that is Destroy the Day by Bridget Kimmerer. I'm so excited to read this. This is the finale of the Defy the Night trilogy. It's also chunky, and this cover underneath, oh, so stunning. I love it. I can't wait to read this. Cool thing about this, which I didn't know when I picked this up, there's special content inside, which I haven't looked at that yet, in case it's spoilers. And it's signed by the author. How freaking cool is that? My Barnes & Noble don't get a whole lot of signed copies, so when I saw that in the book, I kind of screamed. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So after my current read, which is To Kill a Shadow, I might start this, even though there's only like one more day left in January. So next is a sequel that I am hoping to read sometime soon. I just read book 1 in the month of December, so I'll talk about that in my December wrap-up. But I picked up The Hunting Moon by Susan Dennard. This is book 2 of the trilogy. I've read book 1, really enjoyed it, gave it 5 stars. Again, I have a weekly vlog. I think that's already up. If it is, I'll leave it up above in the cards up here or this side. Don't remember what side it's on. Or I'll leave the weekly reading blog down below. Really enjoyed book 1, gave it 5 stars, and I'm happy that I loved it because book 1 was an Owlcrate book, and I generally love my Owlcrates, so I'm happy to continue on the series, and I'm excited for this one because book 3 comes out in October. So if I do read this one sometime soon, I'll have like a long wait, but also not a long wait, you know? Don't know too much about this, except it's a sequel to The Luminaries, which I really loved. And hopefully I enjoy this one as much as I loved the first book. The next one is also a sequel, so I won't be talking too much about it. But this one also comes out on February 6th, so this was an early release. And that is A Vicious Game by Melissa Blair. This is the 3rd installment of the Halfling Saga. I still need to read book 2, which is on my February TBR. I talked about that in my Readathon TBR. Again, up above or down below in the description. I'm also planning on binge reading this series next month. I'm planning to binge read this one and also the She's With Me series because I only have book 2 and 3 to read in this one. And then in the She's With Me series, I have 4 and 5 to read. So I was like, easy, I can manage to binge read. So 3rd and final book doesn't come out till February 6th. So very eager to have this in my hands. Next book, I saw the cover and this is honestly a cover buy. And then when I saw the reviews on Book Talk, I was like, oh, I'm going to love this even more. And that is Fae Bound by Sarah Al-Arifi. This is the same author who wrote The Final Strife, I think. So super excited for this. This is a lesbian romance in here. This is a first in a series. It says 2 elf sisters become imprisoned in the intoxicating world of Fae, where danger and love lie in wait. Fae Bound is the first book in an enchanting new trilogy from the Sunday New York Times bestselling author of The Final Strife. Yearn was born on a battlefield, has lived on the battlefield, and one day she knows she will die on the battlefield. Like, what? Do I need to know more? Probably not, but look at this gorgeous cover. Oh, I love it. I'm also planning on reading this in February for the TBR knockout challenges because there's a challenge that says read a book with the title F in the title, a title starting with the letter F, or a title starting with the letter S. And so I decided to choose F, and so I picked Fae Bound for that. So hopefully I'll read this in the month of February. I have a lot of exciting plans for you guys, so we'll see how it goes. The next book I'm also buddy reading with my group of friends on Instagram, and that's One Dark Window by Rachel Gillian. Very popular book. I hear nothing but amazing things about this series. This is a duology that is now completed, so I'm excited to pick up book 2 soon, which is 2 Twisted Crowns. Very excited for this. I'm buddy reading this with my friends next month or in March. I'll have to check in with them and see when we're actually reading this, so eager to get to this one as well. And then I went to Target and I got 2 books at Target. Yeah, 2 books at Target. And so I got Wish of the Wicked by Daniel Page. This is the first book in a brand new series. This is a fairy godmother's retelling. It says revenge is pure magic. So I'm super excited for this first book in a new series. I love Daniel Page. She's an autobiography author. And hopefully I'll love this one as much as I think I will. Then also at Target, I bought Solitaire by Alice Oseman. I'm on an Alice Oseman kick after reading Heartstopper in the month of December. So super short. Hopefully I'll read it. This might fit in with my February theme. I'll have to double check. But if it does, awesome. Next are my Book of the Month picks. I got 3 Book of the Month picks in the month of January. One of them is a Wednesday book title, and that is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, the second and final book in this duology. Read book 1 last year, absolutely loved it. Can't wait to read book 2, and if I do read this sometime soon, I'll wrap up another series. Then I got, as my main pick, I got The Fury by Alex Michaelides. This is the same author who wrote The Silent Patient, and I read The Silent Patient and absolutely loved it. I 5-starred that, so I'm excited to see what this one has in store for me. And then this one has been getting blown up over on Book Talk and also here on BookTube, and that is Blood SisterScribe by Emma Torres. First book in a new series, or is it a standalone? I never know. But this is a debut novel. It's been getting good reviews, and I picked it up because of that. The next one I got, next 3 books are pre-orders that I got in the month of January. Actually, next 4 I got are pre-orders. The first one I have is Beasts of War by Ayana Gray. This is the 3rd and final book in the Beasts of Prey trilogy. Excited to read this. Count how many times I say excited. I also got The Lost Ones by Lauren DeStefano. I read book 1 last year, really enjoyed it. This is a Peter Pan or a Captain Hook retelling, so eager to see what that's about. Then my February book club pick for Queer Reads is OK Cupid by Mason Deaver. Pre-order this, have it in my hands now, and this will definitely be on my February TBR. And then my last pre-order I made, I purchased Mislan in Parts Half Known. Something's flashing on my camera. I don't know what's happening. And then let me just talk about these last couple books before I think my camera shuts off, maybe? I don't know. I bought Heart of the Sun Warrior by Sue Lin Tan, hoping to finish up this duology this year. My friend Sydney bought me Of Dreams and Destiny by Senia Menon. Thank you so much, Sydney. You're the best. This is the 3rd and final book of this trilogy. Still need to read book 2. Then my December Rainbow Crate box came in late, but I was able to get Godly Heathens by H.E. Edmond, and then Requiem of Immortals by Lee Winters. And these are the last 2 books of my book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon.